Game brought to you by Engel and Volkers of Logan. That is luxury service. Coach, what do you want to see tonight?
Hey, two things. We want to control the boards. Both teams have been shown to be good rebounding teams, so we want to control that, especially the defensive glass, no second chances, and we want to control the pace of the game. We control whether we run or not.
Opening tip-off and your starting lineups next. Counting you down to tip-off, it's Utah State, Northern Colorado, Aggie Hoops from Learfield IMG College. Utah State and Northern Colorado. Time for your Wilson Motors starting lineups where they make car buying easy. Aggies going with their original starting lineup. Of course, Marco Anthony had to miss a couple games due to COVID restrictions. Marco Anthony back in the starting lineup with Brock Miller, Raleigh Wooster, Namish Keita, and Justin Bean are your five starters. Dalen Coots as well as Sam Maston. Bodie Hume, who's averaging 19 and 9 a game. Corge Cooch as well are your starters for Northern Colorado. Tip-off is controlled finally by Raleigh Wooster and Utah State. Aggies in their all-whites moving left to right across your dial with blue trim, all yellows for Northern Colorado. Down low to Keita, lost it off his left hand. First turnover of the game is assigned to Utah State.
Yeah, that's a little lack of practice probably, right? A little one-handed catch. Got to go after that with two hands.
Bringing the ball down the court, number 2, Matt Johnson, averaging nearly 13 points and 2 rebounds a game. Crosses the timeline, picked up by Brock Miller. Kicks it to Hume. Hume swings it to Maston. Maston back to Hume, back to Kuntz on the left wing. Gets a screen, tries to drive into lane, picked up, hands it over to Johnson on the left wing. Down low to Jakuch. Up against Keita. Kayla nearly steals the ball away. Jakuch gets past him, blocked at the rim by Wooster. And it goes out of bounds, 3 seconds on the shot clock. How about Wooster getting his hand in the cookie jar?
I'll tell you what, he's had a couple good blocks this year. I remember the one against BYU. After the technical foul.
Johnson will inbound, 3 seconds on the shot clock for the Bears. Here's your jumper from the right wing. It is short, and Namish Keita pulls down the first rebound as Hume couldn't get it to go. Here comes Justin Bean. Over to Marco Anthony, back to Miller, back to Bean. Down low to Keita. Keita on the left low block. Here comes the double team. Passes out of it, down low. Bean's got good positioning, but can't do anything around Hume. Over to Anthony. He'll rise for 3 and knock it down from the left wing. Welcome back, Marco Anthony, bearing the 3.
A little set shot. Didn't even have to jump. That's a free throw for him out there. Nice shot.
Matt Johnson working the ball down the court. Kicks it to Maston. Back to Johnson. Johnson in a lane. Bounce pass to Jaku. He lost the handle, and Bean comes away with it. Aggies see Justin Bean attack the rim. Right hand floater up and good. And the Aggies up 5-0 out of the gate. Quickly to Kuntz. With the ball on the right wing, swings it back to Hume. Hume on the right, still battling down low against Bean. Up, under, puts a shot up off the glass and gets it to go. That's a talented young man that may be playing in the NBA someday.
Yeah, good long arms, long body. Pretty good post move right there against really good post defender Bean.
Raleigh Wooster on the right wing, back up top to Bean, back to Wooster on the left wing. Looking down low for Keita, can't get it to him. Brock Miller comes out, looking for the ball. Instead, it goes cross-court to Anthony on the right. Anthony hesitates, into lane, attacks, puts the floater up and knocks it down. How about this? Marco Anthony with 5 of the Aggies' 7 points, and the Aggies lead 7-2.
Such good body control, able to take that contact and finish at the rim.
Kuntz, back to Johnson on the right wing. Johnson still holding, trying to drive against Wooster. Back up top, long 3, straight away, no good. Keita fights for it. Bean's the one that comes away with it. That was Hume who tried the straightaway 3, couldn't get it to fall. Anthony on the left wing gets a good lead pass down low to Keita. Keita can't finish, but they're going to call a foul down low, and that was just Northern Colorado just trying to hold on for dear life.
Yeah, a little out of position there, caught himself in front with no help on the backside, had to give up the foul. Smart move.
No foul on the shot. Wooster will inbound. Aggies lead 7-2 with 17:23 left to go here in the first half. Wooster trying to get it to Bean. Bean on the bounce pass, up and in. Baseline out of bound plays. Run to perfection, Coach.
Well, I'll tell you what, he puts on a clinic, Coach Smith, on his out of bounds plays. That was a wide open layup.
Johnson on the right wing. Up top to Jakuch. Hands back to Johnson on the right. Swing it to Hume. Hume drives baseline, gets around Anthony, dishes low, and Bean's there to intercept the pass. Quickly down to Anthony. Anthony crossover dribble against Hume. Hume knocks it out of his hands. Anthony's able to collect, still underneath. Bounce pass down low to Keita, who lays it up and in. How about that? Marco Anthony got caught in trouble, was able to keep his composure and able to get the assist.
Yeah, those are the type of plays I'm talking about. I mean, he finds a way to just come up with the ball. Really game-winning plays, and then a great pass.
11-2, Aggies lead by 9. Johnson swings it cross court to Maston. Maston rotates back up top to Kuntz. Kuntz on the left wing. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Northern Colorado trying to keep something alive. Kuntz caught up, has to get rid of it. Can't find anybody. Finally gets it to Maston and drives baseline. Nearly lost the handle. Skies it up over the top of Cada and bounces it in.
It was an unbelievable finish right there.
11-4, nice kiss off the glass. Aggies lead by 7 as we reach the 16-minute mark here in the first half. Brock Miller, who's not attempted a pass, swings it over to Anthony. Anthony to Wooster on the left wing. Wooster using a Cada screen, gets into the lane, lobs it to Cada. Cada can't finish, brings it down, then puts the hook shot up and in. 13-4, Aggies lead by 9, matching their largest lead here in the first half with 16 minutes left to go.
Yeah, good. I mean, Jakuch, a big player. Good move to finish over the top of him.
Matt Johnson, number 2, 6'2", 180-pound junior, looks to drive. Wooster's there to cut him off on the baseline. Back to Jakuch, back to Johnson. Johnson comes around a Jakuch screen, hands it to Kuntz. Kuntz on the left wing. Can't find anything. Aggies good defensively here. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Kuntz drives, spins, gets into the lane, puts the shot up, and gets it to go. That's the second bucket that Northern Colorado's been able to get late in the shot clock.
I mean, you guard them perfectly for 28 seconds, and they score there at the last second. Nothing you can do about that.
13-6, Aggies lead by 7. Wooster for 3, leaves it short, tipped around. Cada's got the rebound. Cada with the offensive board, wants to work, bounce pass to Bean. Bean nearly lost it, and it's on the court. Wooster diving for it. What are we going to call? Bean came over the top of a Northern Colorado player. Timeout on the court, and we'll try to work out whose ball this is when we come back. Utah State leading 13-6, 14:55 left to go in the first half. Aggie hoops from Learfield IMG College. In the first half, Utah State leading Northern Colorado 13-6. It does appear that they have given a foul to Raleigh Wooster on that scramble and mad dash for the ball. So it appears the ball will go to Northern Colorado. Utah State leading this game, as we mentioned, 13-6. But Aggies look good here in the early stages of this game.
Yeah, I mean, all aspects so far, you know, other than the first mishandle, little turnover. I'm excited at the pace the Aggies are playing with right now. You know, little turnover, transition. I mean, Justin Bean is at his best when he's got the ball in his hands in the full court. He's just so hard to stop. So Aggies, again, start on the defensive end, move it to transition. If they get on that half court, doing a really good job of keeping the ball moving and not turning it over, getting shots on goals.
Raleigh Wooster just found out he got the foul.
Well, he did kind of ride him like a toboggan.
Yeah. So, a little snow outside, why not? Matt Johnson working the ball down the court. Swings it over to number 11, Roderick McCobb, who's into the game for the Bears. Back to Johnson on the right wing. Tries to drive, then kicks it back to McCobb, back to Johnson. Johnson comes around to Hume's screen. Hume then tries to come back and get it, but Bairstow's there to deny the pass. So Johnson still has to hold on to it. 10 seconds on the shot clock. 7, 6, 5. Swing it over to Jamal Melvin. Loses the handle, collects, and he's not going to get a shot off. Does not know how much time's on the clock, and it's a turnover. Ball goes back to Utah State.
Yeah, really unexcusable. I mean, that's great defense. Full shot clock there, but you know, if you're UNC, you got to be aware of the shot clock and get a shot off.
So as we mentioned, Bairstow into the game for Utah State. Trevin Dorius coming into the game as well. Dorius has checked in about this time every game. Wooster into the lane, can't finish the layup, won't go. No foul on the call, wanted it, but here comes Northern Colorado going the other way. Hume with the ball outside the three-point line, kicks it back to Johnson. Johnson on the right wing. 20 seconds on the shot clock, 14 minutes left here in the first half. Aggies lead 13-6. Hume to Kuntz. Kuntz now on the left wing. Looking for McCobb, but decides to keep it himself. Comes around the screen. Tries to dive into the lane. Instead, swings it back over to McCobb. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Long three is missed. And here comes Raleigh Wooster away with it. Wooster on the right side to Bairstow. Bairstow to Bean. Bean looking for Dorius, but instead kicks it back out to Bairstow. Back to Bean. Bean on the left wing. Swings it cross court down low. Wooster on the left low block, trying to go to work. puts his shoulder down, spins up, under, and lays it up and in. And Matt Johnson never had a chance against Raleigh Wooster. Who knew he had that kind of post play, Coach?
Well, I've seen him score every which way but loose so far, so unbelievable. You know he can do it all.
Post up the kid from Montana, let him go to work. 15-6, Aggies match their largest lead of 9 against Northern Colorado. Johnson drives, cut off. Brock Miller, nice defensively. Back to Hume. Hume's got 5 points. He's caught up in traffic, so he has to get it to Kuntz. 6, 5, 4. In the lane is Kuntz, and he's fouled by, I believe, Bairstow driving into the lane. And once again, Northern Colorado worked. I don't know if this is Utah State forcing Northern Colorado to use all this shot clock or if that's who they are.
Well, I tell you what, the on-ball defense today has been on point. We have not gotten beat, and when we do get beat, even in this last possession, we have someone right there in the help position. Bairstow just needs to get over there. Bairstow needs to get over there, hands in the air, and take that rather than create the contact. He needs to take the contact.
Kuntz makes his first free throw. I'm going to pull up the numbers on exactly how quickly Northern Colorado runs their stuff. Makes both free throws. Northern Colorado, on average, they're kind of a slower team. They use about 17 seconds per average possession, but still,
okay.
Utah State's making them use 25, 26 seconds here in the early stages of this game. Wooster comes around to Doria's screen. Wooster still working past that screen, then swings it over to Bean. Bean's going to launch the three, no good. Bean yet to make a three here in the early stages of the season. Matt Johnson, as the Aggies leading 15-8, 7-point lead. Hume now being guarded by Wooster. A little bit of a size advantage for Hume. Wants to go to work. Aggies, though, switch. And Wooster nearly steals it away. They're going to call a foul on Wooster? I believe so. And if so, that'll be number 2 for him with 12:18 left to go here in the first half.
Looks like they got wholesale subs here.
Dorius is the one that picks up the foul. Even though Wooster wills check out of the game, Marco Anthony checks in. Alfonso Anderson checks in. And Namish Keita back in the game for Dorius. So 15 seconds on the shot clock. Hume swings it over to Marquis English into the game for Northern Colorado. Back to McCobb. McCobb tries to drive baseline against Anthony. Swings it back outside. Another baseline drive is cut off nicely. Back to McKee. He'll take the long three and miss it, but an offensive rebound by the Bears. Straightaway three. It is up and it is good. And knocked down by number 3, Trayshawn Smoots. 15-11. 5-0 run by Northern Colorado. Aggies led by as many as 9. Now it's 4. Marco Anthony hammering the dribble to Bairstow now on the right. Back to Anthony. Anthony gets in the lane, can't finish, and Namish Keita fights for the offensive rebound, gets it, swings it cross court to Bairstow, has a wide open three, no good. Another offensive rebound is fought for, but they're going to call an offensive foul down low.
I'll probably got a rebound foul and stay there, I think, on this one.
So it goes against Northern Colorado. Ball will stay with Utah State, and we have a media timeout. Aggies lead 15-11, 11:22 left to go here in the first half on the Aggie Sports Network from Learfield IMG College. Lead by 4, 15-11 against Northern Colorado. The Bears in a game that was kind of put together at the last second after Utah State had to cancel their game against Dixie State. Hey, make sure to connect with Utah State Alumni Association on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Utah State Alumni. Post your favorite photo from the Spectrum and tag at Utah State Alumni for a chance to win one of our ultimate Aggie prize packs. All right, Aggie started out the game really well. Northern Colorado's kind of look like they've kind of found their legs a little bit. And let's see how Utah State handles themselves. 20 seconds on the shot clock after the foul went against McKee. Stephen Ashworth looking to trigger the inbound into the game. Over to Bairstow. Bairstow tried to fire off a shot but couldn't do it. Gets it to Ashworth now on the right wing. Back to Bairstow. Bairstow bounce pass to Keita. Namish Keita sees the double team, has to bounce out of it. Down low to Marco Anthony, who lays it up and in. And how about a great way to post out of or pass out of a double team like that?
Yeah, he does such a good job of keeping his head on a swivel and seeing what's happening. Wonderful pass.
So with that, the Aggies snap that 5-0 run by Northern Colorado. Score now 17-11. Down low to Hume. Hume's trying to try to spin. Goes baseline. Aggies bring a double team. Swings it cross court to Smoots, who takes the three and knocks it down. He's had 2 threes. He's got 6 early points in this game, and the Aggies lead by 3, 17-14.
Yeah, and that's the shot you're going to give up versus a double team. You're going to sprint out there as best you can, but you're going to give up a shot. Just going to have to challenge it.
Queta to Marco, who gets into the lane. His right-hand floater a little short, and the rebound pulled away by Northern Colorado, and they want to run. Aggies, though, get back defensively. Smoots, who's hit 2 threes, now on the right wing. Anthony has a hand in his face. Down low to English. English spins, and Queta throws down the dunk. Offensive foul is going to go against English.
Yeah, they got lone peak defense, post defense right there. It's at its best. Great timing. Ashworth took that right in the chest.
All right, into the game. I told you to keep an eye on this guy. Max Shulga is going to step out onto the court for Utah State. Played some minutes in South Dakota. Had to miss the last couple games due to some protocol, and is into the game tonight. Stephen Ashworth up top to Queta. Queta hands over to Anthony. Anthony over to Shulga. Back to Anthony on the left wing. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Ashworth, who's yet to take a shot, back to Anthony. Anthony to Shulga. Shulga thought about it, then kicks it back to Anthony over to Ashworth. Everything outside the three-point line here for the Aggies until now a bounce pass down low to Queta. Queta puts his shoulder down, bounce pass to Anthony. Tried to finish at the rim with a dunk. Instead, he's going to get rewarded with a foul, but wow, he skied high, tried to throw that thing down. Holy smokes.
He said, take that. I'll take your best defender. Yeah.
Anthony gets up, making sure everything's okay. But boy, had he been able to throw that down, we would have had a ESPN top 10 on our hands there. Really attacked Hume, and if nothing else, drew a foul on Hume.
Yeah, I got a feeling Hume doesn't foul a lot, so that'll be important.
Anthony's free throw is good. Had some up and down struggles from the free throw line, but he's able to nestle that one home. Ashworth checks out. Raleigh Wooster checks back in for the Aggies. So Shulga, Wooster, Anthony, Anderson, and Queta are your 5 Aggies. Missed the free throw. Made the first, missed the second. And Northern Colorado's able to come away with it. Aggies lead by 4, 18-14, as we are under 10 minutes to go in the first half at the 9:40 mark. Smoots, who's got a couple threes here in the early stage of this game, being guarded by Shulga. Works to the right side of the court. Picks up his dribble. Finally swings it back to McCobb. McCobb back to Johnson. Johnson on the left wing. Johnson to McCobb. McCobb tries to drive on to Anderson, spins into lane, kicks it back to Kuntz, who's got a good look for 3 and can't get it to go. Looked good, just wouldn't fall for him, and the Aggies still holding on to that 4-point lead. Marco Anthony with the ball on the right wing. Swings it to Anderson, rotates to Wooster. Wooster on the baseline. Up top to Queta. Queta then to Anthony. Aggies running good motion here, trying to get good looks. Anderson and a foul down low, and they're going to call Queta with a foul on the post-up. And if you heard Coach's expression of frustration, you can understand how Namish Queta feels right now.
Yeah, I mean, he's a long lever guy, right? Like those arms are pretty long, and when they get out wide and he's trying to get position, I understand that it may look like he's grappling for position, but that's not so much.
Trayshawn Smoots swings past the timeline. Back to Jakuch, who's back into the game. Nearly lost the handle. So he has to swing it back up top to Kuntz. Kuntz tries to drive, swings it over baseline. Good look for 3, and that is a little long as Matt Johnson couldn't get that 3 to fall. Shulga to Anthony. Anthony on the right wing. Crossover dribble into lane. A left-hand shot won't go. Tipped around and controlled on the fly by Northern Colorado. Kuntz is going to try to swing it to Smoots. He's going to try to hit his 3rd 3, and he airballs it. Kept in play, though, by Northern Colorado. Johnson tries to drive, and you're going to call a step on the line on the baseline, and the turnover gives the ball back to Utah State.
Yeah, I mean, they're a drive and kick team, so, the more you can keep them out of the paint, better off you're going to be. That's that drive. You got to, your defense is going to sag in, and they kick out. Right now they're not making them, but, if they start stringing together a few of those threes, put a little pressure on us.
Northern Colorado's 2 of 8 from the three-point line. Smoots has both of those makes. Aggies lead by 4. Bean with the ball outside the three-point line. You'd like to stretch this lead because you got a sneaking suspicion Northern Colorado can start knocking these down in a hurry. Wooster, pump fake, dribbles, rises from the elbow and nestles it home. It's a pretty shot.
And, yeah, he's got that ball on a string. I mean, he just broke his defender's ankles on a simple pullback dribble.
20-14, Aggies lead by 6, 7:49 left to go in the first half. McCobb with Bean with a hand in his face to Jakuch. He'll try to drive against Cada, gets caught up under with the left hand and got it to go. Not a lot of guys get Cada like that, but Jakuch able to get it home.
Oh, got him up in the air.
20-16. Raleigh Wooster in, up under scoop shot, won't go. But there is Justin Bean with the offensive rebound, and he is fouled on the putback. Let's see if they give him free throws. Timeout on the court, 20-16. 7:26 left to go. I thought he got fouled when he brought it down, so no shot. And Utah State will maintain possession when we come back. 7:26 left to go in the first half. Aggies lead by 4, 20-16 on the Aggie Sports Network from Learfield IMG College. Like they were prepared to run away and hide, but it's a good Northern Colorado team. I talked to one of the coaches before the game. He said these guys could be a problem, and so far that has certainly seemed to be the case.
Yeah, I mean, they're really hard. They started getting more difficult to guard as they picked up on their little drive and kick game. Right now they're not making a lot of the outside shots, so the score may not be indicative of that, but then they're still finding ways. Offensive rebound, pass out for a three, throw it into the post, little up and under move. So, you can't let this team hang around. They've got some weapons.
Utah State will inbound. Nice out-of-bounds pass to Cada, but Cada has the ball ripped right out of his hands and quickly going the other way as Kuntz. He'll attack the rim and can't finish. Bean is there for the rebound. 3 Aggies came back to challenge Kuntz at the rim, couldn't finish, and Bean comes away with it. Shulga still in the game, back to Bean. Bean looking for Cada. Instead has to rotate it back up top to Wooster, who gives it right back to Bean, who gives it to Cada. Bounce pass back to Bean. Bean lays it up and in. Oh, yeah, how about that for some ball movement, Coach?
Boy, work without the basketball. Bean really looking for his buddy, and Cada, again, great pass, finding his partner cutting to the rim.
22-16, Aggies lead by 6. Matt Johnson on the right has the ball ripped out of his hands by Brock Miller. Shulga with the ball. Bounce pass to Wooster. Wooster gets into lane, cut off, and so he'll hand it back to Brock. Brock with the floater with the right hand and can't get it to go, and the rebound brought down by Jakuch. A little out of control with that floater, just couldn't get it to go. Matt Johnson now with the ball on the right wing. Johnson drives, bounce pass to Jakuch. He'll attack the rim, get it to go, and Bean fouls him. He'll get the end one.
Yeah, a little miscommunication on defense. Cada had to come out, left an open gap there. Bean tried to foul. I think he tried to get the ball, but got to get him just a little bit harder.
Ashworth's going to come into the game for Shulga, who takes the bench without taking a shot. Here comes Jakuch. From the free throw line, he's 3 of 8 on the season, but knocks that home. Now 4 of 9.
Hit the scoreboard on that one, didn't he, almost?
Yeah. So 3-point lead for the Aggies, 22-19, 6:25 left to go here in the first half. Raleigh Wooster keeps the dribble, then hands to Brock. Brock to Cada. Cada on the left elbow, gives it right to Ashworth, and he'll rise and fire from the elbow and just can't get the shot to go. Good look, good setup. Maston with the rebound for the Bears of Northern Colorado. Maston comes around a screen from Melvin. Keeps it out top, though. Down low to Kuntz. Kuntz will attack, try to throw it down on Cada. Cada blocks it away, but they'll hit Cada with a foul. So I believe that'll be foul number 2 on Cada, who's got 4 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists.
Yeah, Kuntz was able to just palm that ball and almost like Larry Nance from back in the day, hold it back a little bit, and that threw Cada's timing off and ended up drawing the foul.
Kuntz, an 84% free throw shooter. Steps to the line. He's already made 2 for 2 on the night tonight. First free throw is out. No good. He'll have one more coming up. Shimon Zapala into the game for the Aggies.
Yeah,
wearing number 12.
Good run the other night, I thought. Got him some PT.
Really good passer, especially in the post. Second free throw by Kuntz is true, and the Aggies lead by 2, 22-20, with 6 minutes exactly left to go here in the first half.
Can't run away, can we?
Nope. Can be one of those games.
Sure.
Ashworth Hammer in the dribble, finally gets it to Anthony on the left wing. Anthony being guarded closely, then gets it to Ashworth. Ashworth gets a screen from Zapala, swings it over to Bean, back up top to Ashworth, rotates it to Anthony, down low to Zapala. Zapala working in the paint, puts his big body into work, and lays it up and in. Kiss off the glass. He got it to go.
Scotty, that was a big-time move right there. 2 dribble drop step for those of you that weren't watching, and unbelievable footwork right there.
You can tell why the coaching staff's really excited about his potential.
Big fundamental right there.
Hume trying to go to work. He's into a double team, passes out top to Kuntz. Down low, Kuntz will drive, and Kuntz can't fire, but another offensive rebound. And Northern Colorado, with Johnson with the ball on the left wing, gets an opportunity to keep this possession alive. Comes around a screen from Melvin. Hammers it to Hume. Hume drives, kicks it back out to Kuntz, swings it to Maston. Maston drives over to Melvin. Looks like nobody wants to shoot here for Northern Colorado. Melvin takes 2 long steps and nearly airballs the floater, and Bean comes away with it. Not a great possession there by Northern Colorado. Marco Anthony still with the ball. Gets it to Brock. Brock thought about a 3, but then gives it to Bean on the baseline. Bean working the dribble. Rotates it to Ashworth to Anthony. Anthony will rise. Fire from 3. No good. Zapala fights for the rebound. Can't get it. And Northern Colorado quickly with it. Baseline, and they're going to say a travel. It is. Utah State leads 24-20. 4:27 left to go here in the first half.
I'll tell you what, one off season with the weight training staff, and Zapala grabs that rebound pretty easily.
By the way, this is a team in Northern Colorado that averages 16 turnovers a game. They already have 7. Yeah. Utah State's turned it over 4 times. Marco Anthony at the elbow. He'll just take the jumper and leave it short, and Maston comes down with it. Not a great look by Anthony. To Hume. Hume on the right wing. To Maston. Rotates it to Johnson now on the left wing. Johnson circles back to the right, tries to drive, swings it to Maston. He'll take the long 3 and nearly airballed that one. Northern Colorado now 2 of 9 from beyond the 3-point line, and all of those coming from Smoots. Bean, good positioning, hoists up the shot, won't go for him. 1 and done for Utah State. Kuntz still with the dribble, search dribble, then kicks it back up top to Maston. Rotates it to Hume on the left wing. 3:33 left to go here in the first half. Aggies lead by 4, 24-20. Hume to Kuntz. Kuntz will then hand the ball over to Maston on the right wing. 10 seconds on the shot clock. 9, 8. Up top to Kuntz. Kuntz crossover dribble into lane, attacks, kiss off the glass, and nestles it home.
Boy, again, 28 seconds of good defense, and a little drive at the end there, but
24-22, Aggies lead by 2. We are at the 3-minute mark here in the first half. Bairstow and Wooster set to check in. Miller down low to Zapala, can't finish, but he'll go to the free throw line. Looked like Miller was going to shoot, dumps it down to Shimon, and Shimon's got a chance to shoot a couple of free throws when we come back. 24-22 is our score. Utah State leads by 2. 2:58 left to go here on the Aggie Sports Network from Learfield IMG College. In the first half, Utah State leads only by 2, 24-22. Utah State Athletics and American First Credit Union have been featuring the academic success of student athletes on various social media channels. This week, the American First Credit Union Student Athlete Academic Spotlights all come from the women's cross country and track and field teams, including Jessica Chapman. It's the 2nd straight week and the 2nd time in her career Chapman has been named the USU Student Athlete of the Week. So not necessarily the cross country and track and field team. We go to women's basketball.
Well, it only takes one.
It only takes one. 24-22. 2:58 left to go. Aggies lead by 2. Shimon Zapala, 2 for 4 on his career shooting free throws. He's got 2 here. Coach, let's have you break down his form here. Here's the first free throw, and off the back of the iron, missed it.
Yeah, kind of typical for a big guy, right? Hand so big, separation of the offhand, guide hand. So, yeah, I'd like to see him shoot that a little bit higher.
Here comes free throw number 2 for Zapala. That is up, and left that one way short. Well, next one will be right in the middle.
At least higher than 10 feet.
There you go. 24-22, 0 for 2 for Zapala at the free throw line. Chakuch to Kuntz as Northern Colorado has the chance to tie or take the lead here. Smoots back into the game as he's been the only man to shoot and make a three-pointer in this game. He's got 2 of them. The rest of the team is 0 for 7. Smoots with the ball out top the right wing. Still hammering their dribble. Down low to Jakuch, and he throws down the dunk as the Aggies lull to sleep with 1 second left on the shot clock.
Yeah, it really is almost a systematic thing. They're really draining. They make the Aggies use so much energy on defense right now.
All right, we're all square at 24 apiece. Raleigh Wooster into the game. Gets a screen from Zapala, works around it, gets into the lane, attacks with the right hand, won't go. Zapala tries to get the rebound, and he loses the handle. Wooster lays it up and in, but they're going to call a foul down low. And I think if you're an Aggie fan, you almost wish they hadn't have called the foul, because that's going to send Zapala to the line for the 1-and-1.
No,
I guess it wasn't on Zapala.
No, it was. They just haven't. There, they got it right. He was trying to go off the floor a little bit.
That's good.
You know, I think if he could elevate his shot just a little bit, right, then you have a chance for a bounce in or good rotation coming off his hand, though.
All right, here we go, Zapala. The 1-and-1. Free throw gets in there, hits the front iron and rolls in. There you go. 25-24, Aggies lead by 1. 1:59 left to go here in the first half.
Defying the laws of physics right there, right?
Hey, we'll take it. Second free throw.
Yes.
Oh, that was a jinx on you.
Yeah, I thought that was good.
Yeah, missed that one. So Zapala
right.
1 for 4 on his trips to the line. And here comes Northern Colorado with a chance to take the lead. 25-24. Aggies lead by 1. Hume with the ball out top of the three-point line to McCobb. McCobb works to the right, swings it over to Smoots. Smoots now with the ball on the right wing. 8 seconds. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Back to Johnson. Rises for 3. Won't go. And here comes the Aggies. Raleigh Wooster to Marco Anthony. Anthony with a right-hand floater. Missed it early in the shot clock. And Northern Colorado with the ball quickly going the other way. 1:20 left to go here in the first half. Aggies still just lead by 1, 25-24. Timeout on the court. Bears want to talk about it. Coach's timeout. We'll take it as well. You're listening to Aggie Basketball from Learfield IMG College. 15 left to go here in the first half. Aggies in a battle here with Northern Colorado out of the Big Sky. The Bears back out on the court. Aggies on the court include Brock Miller, Trevin Dorius, Marco Anthony, Alfonso Anderson, and Raleigh Wooster. English will trigger the inbound. Swings it back over to Smoots. Smoots will bring the ball down the court. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Smoots with Anthony on him. Comes around an English screen. Aggie switch, so Wooster. And then Brock Miller attack. Long pass to McCobb, and he buries the 3 from the baseline. And just like that, look at Northern Colorado with a 2-point lead. Brock Miller to Wooster. Wooster back to Miller. Miller wants that 3. He'll take it, and he can't get it to go, but Dorius with a nice offensive rebound. Back to Wooster. 42 seconds on the clock. Nice jumper. Won't go. Wooster looked like he had it, but it just wouldn't go as a kind of a lid on the basket here on the late stages of this first half here for the Aggies, who now trail 27-25 with under 30 seconds to go.
Yeah, good-looking shots. Just can't seem to get one to fall.
So Johnson, as Northern Colorado, is going to really slow things down here. Tries to drive into the lane. Kiss off the glass. Won't go. Anderson pulls down the rebound. 15 seconds on the clock.
One shot.
Wooster on the right wing. Aggies can slow things down here. No big rush. Marco Anthony, 7 seconds. Rises. Takes the 3 and hits it. 28-27. 2 seconds. 1 second. Northern Colorado takes the half-court shot. Won't go. And with that, the Aggies somehow are able to get the lead back before halftime. 28-27. We're at the break. Utah State leads by 1 on the Aggie Sports Network from Learfield IMG College. 28-27 is our halftime score. We're ready to start the second half. Coach, what do you want to see here in the second frame?
Yeah, I need to see some defensive adjustments, and the Aggies come out just really fired up, jaw set, chin strap buckled. Ready to go and in attack mode. We need to somehow shake up Northern Colorado a little bit and get them to that 10-minute mark when the Spectrum magic kicks in and their legs start to wobble.
Well, the thing that is frustrating is Utah State has been really good defensively, but Northern Colorado is so patient with what they do offensively. They're getting buckets with 2-3 seconds left on the shot clock.
Well, how often in practice do you guard the whole 30 seconds, right?
Yeah.
I mean, so you just have to, keep yourself focused for that entire time and finish the play, as Coach Smith says.
Alternating possession will give Northern Colorado the ball to start the second half as Kuntz with the ball. Hands down low, up top to Hume, swings it over to Maston. Maston tries to drive against Cada, can't. Swings it to Hume, who cross-courts it to Kuntz, to Johnson. Johnson drives baseline, cut off, has to bring it back behind the three-point line, then pass to Jakuch, who gets up under Cada and gets it over the top of Cada and gives Northern Colorado the lead.
He's got that nice little head fake that gets Cada off the ground, and then, they're the same height. He can shoot over the top of him.
Marco Anthony bringing the ball down the court, and Northern Colorado getting that lead back 29-28. Raleigh Wooster outside the three-point line on the right wing. He'll spot up, take the long jumper, and knock it home. It's a 2, not a 3. But the Aggies take the lead back 30-29. Wooster, that's his 6th point of the night.
Yeah, great feeling. Missed the last couple shots. Great feeling to see that ball go through.
Yeah.
He'll bring a little confidence now.
Johnson near the left baseline. Hands back to Hume. Brock Miller's done a good job defensively. Ball on a bad pass stolen away by Cada. Hume turns it over. Just a bad pass. Brock tries to drive. His right-hand floater is good. Hit the front of the iron, hit the backboard, and then dropped in. Aggies lead by 3, 32-29. Hopefully that's some confidence, too, to get him going.
Yeah, that's great on the break, right? No one picked him up. He's able to get to the front of the rim.
Hume spins around, and his cross-court pass, stolen easily away by Marco Anthony. Anthony to Bean. Bean, right hand up the glass, won't go. Aggies did not have numbers. Bean wanted to push it, and Kuntz comes away with it.
I think he's expecting a little contact there, and it never came.
Kuntz comes around a screen from Joe Cooch, swings it back right to Maston. Maston to Jakuch, back to Maston. Comes around that screen. 15 seconds left on the shot clock to Johnson. Johnson still pounding the dribble, and this is what they've done. Run that shot clock all the way down. Johnson with 5, 4, over to Maston, has a good look for 3, and knocks it down with the left hand. Tie game, 32-32. Just a really patient, well-run team from Northern Colorado.
Well, they either throw us the basketball or they use the clock and score.
That's a good point. Ball nearly stolen away. Hume's going to get hit with a foul. And for Hume, that'll be his 2nd foul. Bodie Hume, who's averaged nearly 20 points a game, has only scored 2 tonight. Has turned the ball over a few times and now has 2 fouls on the night. Raleigh Wooster with 18 seconds on the shot clock. Gets it to Miller to Cada. Cada then hands right back to Wooster. Wooster comes around a screen. Works it to the right side over to Anthony. Anthony drives, attacks the rim, lost the handle, keeps it in play. And they'll say out of bounds. It'll stay with Utah State as Joe Cooch got a hand on it, knocked it out.
Yeah, like to see him get to the other side of the rim there, use the rim as a defender and have a little reverse layup.
Only 4 seconds on the shot clock here for Utah State as they inbound underneath the bucket. Finally gets it to Brock. Brock up, under, attacks, lost the handle. No, Brock tries to keep it alive to Anthony, but it never touched the, nope, they say it did touch the rim to Cada. Cada's down low, lost the handle on a bad pass. Johnson steals it and goes the other way. Johnson, cross court, swings it back to Kuntz. Kuntz on the left wing. We're all square at 32 apiece with 17 minutes left to go in the game. Bounce pass to Jakuch.
Double dribble.
And a double dribble gets hit.
He called a,
Oh, Jakuch gets hit with an offensive foul. He'd rather have the double dribble.
Well, he picked it up and tried to camouflage it and then ends up pushing off. So, yeah, great job, Justin Bean, trying to keep the ball alive on the offensive end. We just can't turn it over.
Northern Colorado's turned it over 10 times tonight, and we're still tied. Cada down low, and Cada's going to get the offensive foul. Put the elbow down, and Jakuch draws the foul, and for Cada, that'll be foul number 3 on the night. And here comes Trevin Dorius, who needs to come in for Cada, who's going to have to take a bit of a breather.
They have eliminated that post move anymore.
Yeah.
If you dribble more than 2 times, there's no more backing your man down anymore.
Cada talking to Glenn Mayberry, the lead official in tonight's game, and trying to figure out what he did wrong. Mayberry just stares at him. Maston with the ball, over to Hume. Hume being guarded by Brock Miller. Hume lost the handle, but is able to collect, puts the right-hand shot up, no good, but Dorius is going to get hit with the offensive foul, or offensive goaltending, or defensive goaltend. There we go. Spit it out. Yeesh.
Basket interference.
Yep.
Yeah. Again, that ball just stuck up there a little too high for him, so he got excited. He thought he was going to.
So Northern Colorado's taking the lead back, 34-32, as we hit the 16:30 mark. Wooster to Anthony. Anthony drives into lane, right-hand shot, no good. Out of control, can't get it to go. Here comes Johnson going the other way. Northern Colorado leads by 2. Johnson drives, cut off. Wooster comes out to guard him as he comes back behind the three-point line on the left wing. To Jakuch, who's going to line up Dorius and try to go to work on him. Dorius puts a body into him. Jakuch spins again and lays it up and in. He has got a ton of post moves. And Northern Colorado with their largest lead of 4, 36-32 at the 16-minute mark. Foul down low is going to go against Northern Colorado. We'll keep it here, and actually we'll take a quick timeout. 15:57 left to go in the game. Aggies down by 4 to Northern Colorado. You're listening to Aggie Basketball from Learfield IMG College. Small Business Game Changers here. One local small business that has been affected by COVID-19 will have a chance to win a marketing package with Utah State Athletics. More information and registration is available at utahstateaggies.com/gamechanger. Big thanks to Guild Mortgage of Logan for sponsoring the Small Business Game Changer, NMLS number 3274, equal housing lender.
Oh, well, ugly game, right? No flow whatsoever. I mean, it's, we came to watch a basketball game and we've got stoppage after stoppage, whether it's turnovers or foul calls. It's really no flow at all. So I'd like to see the game pick up a little bit. Aggies having to force the ball to the rack, which I like, right? It's what we're going to have to do. We just need to take a deep breath and finish.
Inbound to Wooster. Aggies trail by 4, 36-32. Justin Bean back to Wooster. Looking for Dorius down low, who's into the game because Kate has got 3 fouls. Up top to Marco Anthony. Lost the handle. Dorius is there. Pushes it up with the right hand. Won't go. Dorius tries to keep it alive, and it goes out of bounds, and it'll go back to Northern Colorado. Like the hustle by Dorius. Just couldn't keep it in play.
Yeah, Marco just lost it a little bit inside, but likes to kick out.
I was going to ask you if the Aggies should bring the press. They do here. Yeah. This is a team that turns the ball over. Johnson to Hume. Brock Miller comes out to guard him. Aggies finally bring a double team. Then Johnson's able to cross the timeline. Over to Kuntz. Kuntz tries to drive against Raleigh Wooster. Ball tipped around. Wooster steals it away. There comes your turnover. Wooster on the left wing has the ball knocked out of bounds by Kuntz's foot. It'll stay with Utah State.
Wooster took one in the chops down on the other end. I think it was a basketball play, obviously, but
25 seconds on the shot clock, 15-18 left to go in the game. Let's see if the Aggies can go on a run here. Justin Bean over to Anthony. Aggies trail by 4, 36-32. Brock down low to Bean. Bean trying to go to work against Hume. He'll turn around, take the jumper, and knock it down. That's the kind of shot Justin Bean can really hit at a high level.
Well, he elevates so high on that. He just kind of dribbles to the middle and turns over that right shoulder.
36-34. Jakuch handing the ball over to Kuntz. Kuntz swings it over to Johnson, who takes a long 3, leaves it short, and Raleigh Wooster comes away with a rebound.
Chance ball here.
Justin Bean, crossover dribble, gets into lane, up, works it back to Wooster, back to Anthony. Anthony drives baseline, cut off there by Kuntz. Still will take the jumper with the left hand and leaves it short, and the rebound pulled down by Hume. Here comes Smoots, who hit 2 big threes in the first half. Aggies trail 36-34. Smoots bounce pass down low to Jakuch. He can't finish at the rim. Good job by Dorius trying to disrupt that shot. Marco Anthony driving once again. Marco Anthony can't finish, but at least he will go to the free throw line this time. Marco Anthony has been a bulldog tonight, just saying, I'm going to get to that rim, and I don't care who's in my way.
Yeah, kind of a fine line, right? Trying to take it on all yourself, but yet trying again to be that leader and force the action and really get to the rim, and that's rewarded on this possession, not the last 2. So
Anthony made 1 trip to the line where he went 1 for 2. Here comes free throws 3 and 4, and he knocks down the first one, and 1 more coming up. Hume is going to take a breather. Into the game comes Roderick McCobb into the game for Northern Colorado. Wooster still kind of working on his chin a little bit. He must have really taken a hit.
Yeah, it looks just like on turned to the basket, he may have gotten the shoulder or a little bit of the elbow.
Second free throw is good, and we are tied at 36 apiece with 14-13 left to go in the game. And the Aggies bringing the pressure once again, and I think it's a wise move.
Yeah, create a little havoc, and they're really sloppy right now, Northern Colorado.
McCobb's got to try to find a win inbound, and Johnson created space, and he's going to get hit with a foul. Good job by Justin Bean getting up into McCobb. Came up, put a shoulder into him, pushed him away, and the Aggies are going to get the ball back.
Absolutely, and on the baseline. Good chance for another baseline score here.
36 all, Utah State, Northern Colorado all square with 14-13 left to go here in the second half. Ashworth gets it out to Bairstow. Bairstow to Bean. Bean bounce pass to Keita, tries to throw down the dunk. He can't, then try to push it in, but he'll draw the foul, and back to the line goes Neemias Keita. Keita playing with 3 fouls tonight, has a chance for 2 free throws.
Yeah, Keita looks like he's a little out of practice, a little out of sync, so coming back now and being able to move strong as a team the rest of the way out will really help him.
14:09 left to go in the game. Here comes Keita's first free throw. Good. His first free throw of the night, 1 for 1. Keita's only got 5 points on the night. Let's see if he can get number 6 here. And he does. 2 for 2 from the line to Neemias Keita. And you can tell he's worked on his free throw shooting. Aggies still bringing the pressure. Ashworth trying to harass Johnson. Finally gets it over to McCobb. McCobb back to Johnson. Nearly deflected away. Still has not crossed the timeline. Then Smoots finally is able to come by, get it, and cross the line. 15 seconds on the shot clock for Northern Colorado. Johnson swings it to Melvin. Melvin back to Smoots on the left wing. Up top to Kuntz. 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5 seconds on the shot clock. Into the lane. Kuntz has the ball nearly blocked away. Keita is able to take it off the rim, though. Here comes Ashworth down the court. Falls down, gets it over to Bean. No foul called. And they're finally get a blocking call as Bean tried to drive, and McCobb cut him off. And that brings us to a quick stoppage in play. Ashworth's upset. Why didn't I get a call?
Well, he got tripped. I mean, it's a blocking foul. I don't know. He didn't fall on his own, Scotty. Sniper up there on the top row, maybe.
So Bean's going to go to the line. and by the way, with 13:33 left to go here in the game, Northern Colorado's in the has put Utah State in the bonus with 7 fouls. So here comes a 1-and-1 for Bean. Leaves it short. Bairstow tried to keep it in play, goes out of bounds, and it'll go to Northern Colorado. Free throw shooting's been a bit of an adventure tonight for Utah State. They're 6 of 11. Inbound to Johnson. Johnson being harassed by Bean and Ashworth. Still in the backcourt. Finally gets around both of them. Swings it all the way over to McCobb. McCobb has the ball on the left baseline. Circles it back up top to Smoots with 15 seconds on the shot clock. Aggies lead 38-36 in a ragged second half of action. McCobb comes around a screen, Smoots. Smoots to McCobb. Tries to drive against Wooster. Up, under, bounce pass down low to Melvin. Melvin's shot is short, and it's ripped down by Wooster. Wooster pulls down the board. Down low to Keita. Keita spins against Melvin. Puts the shot up. Can't get it to go. The rebound stolen away by Ashworth. Ashworth puts it up. Off the glass. Won't go, but he'll go to the line. Stephen Ashworth with a steal, with a shot attempt, and a couple of free throws coming up.
Yeah, great read, little fake away. Great steal, almost really a rebound. He just waited till the new offensive player turned around and grabbed the ball.
That's the 8th team foul on Northern Colorado. Ashworth's getting 2 free throws. He'll make the first one. He'll have one coming up. Aggies extend this. They're on a 7-0 run. After being down 36-32, they now lead 39-36.
A good opportunity here. Northern Colorado is not very engaged right now offensively.
Yeah. Second free throw is up and good. So the Aggies now 8 of 13 from the free throw line. And again, bringing the press to try to get Northern Colorado a little out of sync. Finally, the inbound to Smoots. Smoots gets past Ashworth, quickly down the court. Works to the right side. Swings it over to English. He'll try to drive baseline. Swings it all the way back up top to Johnson. Johnson now on the right wing, 20 seconds on the shot clock. Hands over to Smoots on the right wing. Ashworth pokes it out of bounds. And it'll stay with, again, Northern Colorado, but Ashworth just harassing every Northern Colorado player he possibly can.
I mean, you ever seen a kid having more fun out there than he does lately? I mean, he really is having a good time.
Bodie Hume with the ball. Hands back to Smoots. Smoots tries to spin around to Anthony, can't, and then hands back to Hume. Hume on the right wing. Rises, fires from three. Miss it. And the ball kept in play by Jakuch. Thought it was going out of bounds. Brock Miller thought it was too, but Jakuch able to keep it in play. Swings it back over to Smoots. Smoots wide open three. Won't go. And this time Utah State pulls down the rebound. Brock Miller comes away with it. Brock moving right to left. Brock rises, fires for three. Yes! There you go. Brock Miller buries the three. And the Aggies continue this run. An 11-0 run by the Aggies. Johnson quickly down the court. Hands back to Hume. Hume for three. Yes, Hume buries it. Bairstow fell down, couldn't get back up. They circle it back to Hume, and Hume hits, push the lead to 7 as part of a big run. An 11-0 run by Utah State. Hume able to bury a three to try to snap that streak. He's got 7 points on the night. And I told you during the break, I'm a little concerned about that because he seems like a guy that's a rhythm shooter, and all he needed was to hit 1 or 2, and he's done that. Keep an eye on him. He's really, really good.
Yeah, I mean, it's, we've done such a good job all game long, so we just need to find him for sure. Uh-oh.
So Utah State will inbound as Brock Miller has to come all the way back to get it. Hands over to Ashworth. Ashworth brings the ball down the court. Aggies in their all whites, blue trim, moving left to right. Marco Anthony comes around a screen. Marco Anthony again attacks the rim, lays it up with the right hand. Jakuch was too worried about Cada, couldn't come over to help, and that's the easiest layup.
Yeah, it's interesting to drive on the post side like that where you eliminate the big help.
Aggies lead by 6, 45-39, 11:25 left to go in the game. Smoots. Hands over to English, back to Smoots. Smoots on the right wing. Back to Johnson, down low to Jakuch. He wants to go to work and see if he can draw a 4th foul against Cada. Aggies so far not bringing any help. Hume launches the three. Yes.
Yeah, you're right.
There we go. He's filling it now, folks. Buries the three from the right wing, and Northern Colorado set up a play for him, too. Marco Anthony outside the three-point line. Bounce pass down low to Cada. Cada against Jakuch. Puts his shoulder down. Goes to work. Right-hand push shot just a little bit short. Brock Miller tries to keep it in play. Jump ball. Yes, Aggie basketball. Brock Miller's been fabulous tonight on the defensive side. Timeout on the field, on the court. 45-42. It's our under 12 media timeout. You're listening to Aggie basketball from Learfield IMG College.
What's the first of the year? You've been so good.
Utah State leads by 3. 10:53 left to go here in the first half. Tax reform laws impact almost all tax returns every year. They're confusing. H&R Block has 60 years of experience dealing with those taxes. Information is available at hnrblock.com. H&R Block of Logan, owned and operated by proud Aggie alumni. All right.
Hume.
Now you see Mr. Hume, who is the Big Sky Conference preseason player of the year. He was held at 2 points in the first half, and just like that, he's got 10.
Yeah, he's a really good player. The Aggies need to refocus their defense, kind of try to make someone else beat them because, in 10 minutes he can go off for another 15 points and really put us in peril.
Raleigh Wooster inbounds it up top to Bean. Bean trying to get it to Anthony. He does. Anthony attacks up under against Jakuch, lays it up and in over Jakuch.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, Marco Anthony, beautiful bucket. He's got 17 points on the night, 6 of 15 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3. English as the Aggies lead by 5, 47-42. Johnson drives baseline, gets it to Hume. Hume launches for 3, leaves it short, but there's English with the offensive rebound and the putback.
Yeah, Cada had to run out, cover him, and that left us a little naked on the backside.
47-44, Cada hands over to Brock Miller on the right wing. Brock comes around the screen. Brock drives, bounce pass down low to Cada, and he lost the handle out of bounds. Turnover, gives the ball back to Utah State. Not a great pass from Brock Miller.
Oh, he threw that to our 3'8" post.
All right, Northern Colorado's made 3 out of their last 4 buckets. 2 of those have been threes by Hume. 10 minutes exactly left to go in the game. Aggies lead by 3. Hume with Brock Miller right on him. Comes around a screen. Has to swing it back to Smoots. Smoots looking for Jakuch. Finally gets it to him on the right baseline. Spins around Cada. Up, under. Blocked away by Cada. Cada blocks it at the rim. Back up top to Anthony. Anthony gives it to Cada. Cada over to Wooster. Wooster comes around a screen. Wooster gets into lane. Wooster up, under, layup. Yes, sir! Raleigh Wooster lays it up and in. Aggies up by 5, 49-44.
Yeah, starting to stretch their defense out. That's giving us some lanes to drive right now.
Johnson on the right wing. Launches for 3, missed it. Cada with an easy rebound. Not sure if that's what Northern Colorado would have wanted at that point. 9:15 and counting left to go here in the game. And the Aggies lead by 5, 49-44. Into lane, Anthony missed at the rim. Johnson comes away with it over to Smoots. Smoots quickly down the court. Aggies wanted a foul, didn't get it. Looking for Hume. Hume tries to get some distance to take a shot, but he can't. So gets it back to Smoots. Smoots behind the back pass to Johnson, who circles right. Jakuch is in a lot of pain. He's hurt. And finally, Northern Colorado's got to call a timeout.
He'll be all right.
And they're going to just let him sub out.
So injured player there on offense. Yep. So I thought he was in the restricted area there, but he definitely paid the price.
So Jakuch comes out. Melvin comes in. Trainer is going to work on him on the far sideline. Yeah. We're all cringing. We all saw it. Yeah.
That's okay. Yeah, it's fortunate for us. I mean, they're at an offensive disadvantage now.
10 seconds left on the shot clock. Kuntz with 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Loses the handle. Ball's on the court. Kuntz finally takes a turnaround jumper and buries it. You've got to be kidding me. They're going to look at it. They'll take a quick look at it. We've got the monitor here.
That's the basketball gods have to be shining on us on this play.
I don't know. We'll see on the replay on this one. Timeout on the court for the replay.
Really good defense. I mean, Bean got a poke away there early and then gets his hand up. Well, of course, this
isn't going to show us much on that angle. I remember Stu Morrill talking all the time about those shots seemingly going in.
Oh, well, it's a free shot, right? Because you're not thinking about anything. And defender running at you gets you to shoot it a little bit higher. Yeah. So
we've only seen one replay. This might give us a better look here, Coach.
Yeah, I got the Jumbotron. 2, 1. Lights on, no good. I don't know. Again.
It's close.
Yeah.
I think they're going to count it. They'll take another couple more looks at it. It's funny, it's a quiet arena. Aggies have about 1,000 fans here, but everybody's just staring at the video board trying to figure out if this is a shot or not.
Well,
so if they count it, it's going to be 49-47. And I don't know if you've got enough evidence there to overturn it or not.
Yeah, I just got kind of the light on the bottom of the three-point monitor there that looked like it kind of went off, but
again, one of those situations where the Aggies great defensively and just a desperation shot.
So this one's good.
They're going frame by frame here.
See if you can see the light on the bottom. We're watching the monitor here, looking for the light on the bottom of the 30-second shot clock.
Still has it. Still has it. Still on his finger. Oh, I think it's good.
It's away, isn't it?
Yeah, I think he got it.
Yeah. It is away unless his fingers are really long.
And I don't think you've got to – this isn't a CBS broadcast where you can zoom in 100 times and see if his fingernail is still on the ball or not.
Which they do sometimes.
Oh, I know.
Out of bounds plays. But, yeah, that's probably a basket for them. Unfortunate for the Aggies again, to play 29 seconds of stellar defense and get, a right cross at the end there.
So I believe – I know Aggie fans hope I'm wrong, but I believe when they take a look at this thing, it's going to be a 3 by Northern Colorado. It'll be a 49-47 game, and the Aggies have done everything they can to try to pull away from Northern Colorado, but I think we're going to have this game go right down to the wire tonight.
Oh.
Whoa.
Great to be wrong.
Well, folks, I'll own it. When I'm wrong, I'm wrong. They must have had a better angle than we had. So no bucket, 49-44, 8:35 left to go in the game. That's for all you out there that say I'm a homer. I thought it was going to be a bucket.
Yeah.
Justin Bean inbounds to Raleigh Wooster. Aggies lead by 5. That's going to be a key moment in this game if Utah State holds on to win this game. Wooster moving right to left to Cada. Cada on the elbow. Bounce pass to Brock.
Pass.
And Brock lays it up and in.
Oh.
Brock thought somebody was coming to defend him. He was wide open. He even pump faked that shot.
Got caught on the back screen there, and I think everyone thought it was going to be a lob, and he throws a bounce pass. Unbelievable.
Aggies lead by 7, 51-44, their largest lead here in the second half. Trying to get it to Hume. Brock comes out to guard him. Over to Smoot. Smoot swings it right to Kuntz. Kuntz comes around a screen. Guarded nicely by Marco. Still gets in the lane. Attacks. Cada nearly gets the block shot, but they're going to get Anthony with the foul, and that'll send Kuntz to the line. Kuntz, who's 3 of 4 from the free throw line, will have some free throws when we come back. Utah State leads by 7, 51-44. You're listening to Aggie basketball from Learfield IMG College. Utah State leads by 7 over Northern Colorado. It's been a back-and-forth second half. Remember the Aggie Coaches Show featuring Craig Smith. Our next one will be in the new year in 2021 on January 4th on Monday, located just down the street from Maverick Stadium on Tuesday night at 6 o'clock. You know, you mentioned earlier in the half, there's really been no flow to this game, and even now with Utah State leading by 7, there really hasn't been any flow whatsoever.
No, it's just a stop-and-go game, and you know, fortunately for the Aggies, Northern Colorado is our biggest friend right now. 13 turnovers leading to 15 points for the Aggies. And that's really been a difference maker for us. That and the press increasing the pace a little bit and causing some of that havoc.
51-44 is our score. Utah State leads by 7 over Northern Colorado. Kuntz is going to come up with his 5th and 6th free throw attempt of the night. He's 3 or 4 on the night, 84% on the season. Dalen Kuntz, starter, averages about 16 points a game. First free throw, wow, missed it badly. He'll have one more. Knew immediately after it left his hand it was going to be bad. Looked over his teammates, said, I can't believe that just happened. Here comes his second free throw of the night, or of the trip, and nestles that home. So the Aggie lead is 6, 51-45, 7:50 left to go in the game. Quickly to Wooster. Wooster on the left baseline. Gets a screen from Cada, gets into lane. Right-hand shot up and no good. Cada keeps it in play to Wooster. Wooster puts it back up and in. Cada with the tap assist, if you will, to Raleigh Wooster.
Yeah, great recognition seeing him down there.
53-45, Aggies lead by 8. Wooster's got 8 points on the night. Johnson hammering the dribble. Hands it over to Smoot. Smoots back to Kuntz. Kuntz on the left wing. Hesitation dribble, then works into lane, attacks Cada, and are they going to give Cada the 4th foul? They will. Kuntz lined up Cada, thought, hey, I'm going to try to get number 4. He's either going to embarrass me or I'm going to pick up his 4th foul, and it goes number 4 to Cada. Looking at the Aggie bench, so far no activity there. Austin Hansen and Craig Smith talking about how they want to handle this. With 7:18 left to go in the game, and looks like, oh, there we go. There's a call for Trevin Dorius. It's like bringing the lefty out of the bullpen. You going to get that phone call or not? Kuntz's free throw is up and good. He'll have one more. And Cada checks out. Jakuch comes back in, so this is a rough matchup here for Dorius.
Yeah, you know, Dorius is a good defender, though. Uses his body well. Jakuch not trying to pass, so.
Here comes the second free throw for Kuntz, and he missed it. And Bean pulls down the rebound. An 84% free throw shooters missed 3 on the night tonight. Aggies still lead by 7, 53-46. Justin Bean hands over to Anthony up top to Dorius, over to Miller. Miller on the right wing, down low to Bean. Bean against Hume. Gets him up, under, takes the one-handed floater, won't go, tipped around and controlled. Bean taps it out to Wooster. Wooster thought about the straightaway 3. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, bad pass intended for Anthony, and goes into the Aggie bench, and Utah State turns it over.
Yeah, I'd like to see him just raise that 3 up right there.
Yeah.
Coming from an offensive rebound, great opportunity to knock one down, get this crowd excited again.
I think he was looking at the shot clock, thought he could melt some time off, but instead they didn't reset it as the ball never touched the rim. Critical moment here, Johnson to Jakuch.
Travel. And
the pass stolen away by Anthony. Jakuch saw Dorius fall down, passed out of it. Marco Anthony on the left wing, up top to Miller. Miller to Wooster. 6:28 left to go in the game. Aggies up by 7. Bean to Anthony. Anthony wants to drive. Gets up under, what a beautiful move, but can't finish, but Dorius flies in and said, you know what, I'll finish that, thank you very much. Aggies match their largest lead in the game of 9. Led by 9 a couple times in the first half. They lead by 9 now, 55-46. Coots with the ball, looking for Hume. Hume has just been a tremendous athlete. Lost the handle, stolen away. Brock Miller's been great on him tonight. Raleigh Wooster pass down low to Bean. Bean lays it up and in. Wooster the assist. Bean the layup. And the Aggies lead by double digits for the first time tonight, 57-46.
Well, they are a disaster offensively. Turnover prone like you can't believe.
That is 15 turnovers on the night for a team that does average 16 turnovers a game. Kuntz as Northern Colorado in slowdown mode. They're in no hurry whatsoever. Kuntz tries to drive. Cut off over to Jakuch. Dorius is on him. Spins around Jakuch and can't finish at the rim. Got past him but blew the layup. Justin Bean quickly down the court. Justin Bean up under, hands over to Wooster. Wooster down low, lays it up and in. Justin Bean to Raleigh Wooster. Wooster's got double digits on the night. And Justin Bean has been great in this game. 2 steals, 9 rebounds, 10 points. Timeout on the court. Justin Bean goes to the student section and the 1,500 fans in attendance and said, let's go. Aggies lead 49-46, 5 minutes left to go. Coach's timeout on the Aggie Sports Network from Learfield IMG College. 5 minutes left to go, and the Aggies lead by 13 against Northern Colorado, as the Bears tonight have turned it over 15 times, and the Aggies have turned those 15 turnovers into 19 points. Points off turnovers, 19-2 in favor of Utah State.
Yeah, really the difference in the game, and that's exactly what we always talk about, right? The Aggies are all, and any basketball team is going to be best when their defense leads to offense. And man, Justin Bean, what a player! And watching him in transition with the ball, you know, he is under control, nothing flashy. He just gets to the rim or finds somebody, and phenomenal job defensively by both he and Brock Miller tonight.
Hume inbounds to Johnson. Johnson bounce pass to Kuntz. Kuntz looking for somebody down low, can't get it, and the ball stolen away. Look for Jakku, and it was stolen away. Bean quickly by himself, right-hand layup, the drive, the layup, the score. Justin Bean, a one-man wrecking machine tonight for Utah State.
That's a rim-to-rim move right there. I mean, he is phenomenal in transition tonight.
Aggies lead by 15, 61-46. That's 21 points off of turnovers tonight for Utah State. Maston, long straightaway three from corner three, missed it. And Dorius pulls down the rebound, hands it quickly back to Wooster. And the Aggies are going to run some time here, leading by 15 points, 61-46. Boy, when things collapse for Northern Colorado, they collapse in a hurry.
The wheels have fallen off.
And an offensive foul is going to go against Bean. Johnson was able to sell that one. Might have earned an Academy Award for that, but with that, what do you think?
Technically that is that screen and rotate, but yeah, there's a little bit of a
sell that
Emmy Award-winning play there.
Hey, if you can get away with it, by all means.
Oh, yeah.
Hume on the left wing to English. English then rotates back to the right, hands over to Johnson. Aggies lead 61-46, 4 minutes left to go in this game. Johnson being harassed, has to hands back to Kuntz. Kuntz drives baseline, and the ball nearly stolen away. Kuntz is able to come back to it. Jump ball, it'll be given back to Northern Colorado on alternating possession. Craig Smith loves the hustle from his team, and that brings us to immediate timeout. 3:45 left to go in the game. Aggies lead by 15, 61-46. You're listening to Aggie Hoops from Learfield IMG College. With the steal, Justin Bean with the drive, Justin Bean with the layup. That is our CVTD drive of the game. Connect with the people and the places that matter most with CVTD.
Double-double, Justin Bean.
Yes, he is. Back to his old ways.
Yeah, he's really, I thought, dominated this game. Both he and Miller on Hume was a great job tonight. They kept the ball out of his hands for quite a bit of time.
Alternating possession gives the ball to Northern Colorado, but only 8 seconds on the shot clock. Johnson comes around the screen. Johnson drives, cut off by Wooster, circles back, takes the long three, no good, and Trevin Dorius Skies for the rebound. Dorius has been good here in the second half.
Yeah, really solid defensively and moving that ball and screening like he should.
Marco Anthony as the Aggies will run some clock. 20 seconds on the shot clock, 3:25 left in game. Aggies up 61-46. Marco Anthony takes 2 steps and nestles it home with a push. And the Aggies push the lead up, and Marco Anthony, I believe, has got 21 points on the night.
Great body control, really finding his way to the rim tonight.
Hume, who's been kept in check by Brock Miller, tries to drive on Brock, can't finish. The ball controlled by Dorius and Jakuch, alternating possession, gives that ball right back to Utah State. Cato's going to come in, Trevin Dorius is going to check out, but Aggie fans, I hope, give a great applause, even if it's just the two of us, to Trevin Dorius, who comes off the court.
Yeah, you know, maybe the student section didn't notice it, but I looked across at some of the season ticket holders and quite a bit of applause there. I think they recognize the effort that he gave out there. And we were a little worried when he came in with the matchup, and he did a good job.
63-46. Aggies lead big with 2:47 left to go. Brock Miller with the ball to Keita. Keita on the left elbow. Keita wants to spin against Jakuch. Lost the handle, then gets it back to Anthony. Anthony drives. Anthony, right-hand layup, no good. Bean's there for the rebound. Bean, they're going to say out of bounds. Sorry, I thought Bean was going to have another one of the patented putbacks up and in.
Hurry up before they get ready, I guess, was the referee thought.
Johnson to Hume. Hume over to Smoots. Smoots comes around a screen. Picks up his dribble. Needs to get it to Hume. He does. Hume will rise over Bean and miss. And Keita rips down the one-handed rebound with 2:18 left to go in the game. And the Aggies leading 63-46.
Yeah, comfortable to just use some clock here, get that ball moving, see if we can't get a layup.
Aggies currently on a 10-0 run. If you want to go back over the last 8 minutes, they're on an 18-4 run. 10 seconds on the shot clock brings us under 2 minutes left in the game. Bean on the left elbow. Bean looking to Keita. Keita, see if he takes the jumper. Nope, he puts his back to the basket. 2-1, got to get it up, big fella. He finally does and won't go, and it's rebounded quickly by Northern Colorado. Kuntz into lane. Kuntz attacks quickly, and an underhand scoop layup is up and in, snapping that Aggies 10-0 run. 15-point lead, 63-48, $1:33 left to go here in the game. Wooster with Smoots on him, running the clock. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Marco Anthony will drive base. Marco Anthony lost the handle on the way up, knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Utah State with 10 seconds left on the shot clock.
He cannot get a lot of love on his drive. His body control is almost too good that now the referees aren't seeing that the defense is displacing him as he drives.
Trying to inbound it. Brock Miller's got it on the baseline, takes the baseline jumper and missed. Smoots comes away with it. Over to Johnson. Johnson coming left to right. Johnson attacking, hands back to Coots for 3, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Justin Bean. Bean with 11 rebounds on the night tonight, 12 points, double-double. Also has 2 assists and 2 steals. 50 seconds left to go in the game, 18 seconds left on the shot clock. Aggies will get back to 500 with this win tonight. As Raleigh Wooster with 10 seconds. Hands to Miller, back to Keita, hands back to Wooster. Wooster drives, takes a step back, takes the jumper, and won't go. And here comes Northern Colorado with Kuntz bringing the ball down the court and has an uncontested layup, kind of split Bean and Wooster, got to the rim and lays it up and in.
Looked like he was driving through the cones, didn't he?
It did, didn't he?
Yeah, Aggie's just not wanting to foul right now. There's no need, and now offensively they can hold the ball and be done.
So that's how this game's going to end. Northern Colorado will allow Utah State to run the clock out as Raleigh Wooster hammers the dribble. And Utah State's going to pick up the W and move to 3-3 on the season, not without getting a really good test from this squad.
Yeah, they what a great test match, I think, going into league play. Probably better than we had, and I think it's equal to a Weber State game that we lost, so solid. So
that is it. Utah State gets the win tonight. Final score in this one, 63-50. Hard-fought game that, frankly, was a lot closer than this score really indicated when it's all said and done. We'll kick off your post-game show coming up next. Utah State with the W. You're listening to Aggie Basketball from Learfield IMG College.